Better now that you're here. So, how did it go with Alexis?
I told her everything. That Kristina tried to kill me and almost killed you and Elizabeth instead.
Oh, I wish I could have seen the look on her face.
It was pretty great. I think it'll be one of my happiest memories ever. I told her if she doesn't meet my demands, then I'll have to have a little conversation with Molly and the cops about her precious daughter's attempted murder.
And how did she react to that?
She was shocked and appalled.
Very nice. So, I'm assuming that she agreed to your demands.
I gave her until 9 a.m. tomorrow to decide. But she's gonna play ball, Rick. She doesn't have another choice.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Afternoons to Light. Welcome back on in, everybody, man. So this is your GA sneak peek for next week or Monday. It looks like they're probably going to be showing this on Monday. So Ava revisits Rick in his room, and she is just coming back from, blackmailing Alexis about Kristina, which we know is going to backfire on Ava because Alexis got advice from Diane to have Kristina committed to Ferncliff. And so it looks like she's not going to have to give in. One of the things that I didn't think about, so when Ava blackmailed Alexis, one of the things that I didn't think about was if Ava did get the money, right, from Alexis, could Ava had threatened to get more from Alexis at that point? So maybe Alexis did do the right thing by having Kristina committed, because one of the things, like I said, that I didn't think about before was that Ava could have literally abused the situation that she was in and kept asking for more, which would have put Alexis in just such a bad spot. Just to keep Ava from telling Molly and Molly and police. So Ava was explaining in the scene, basically to Rick what happened and everything like that. And she was giddy about it. She said, she was even telling Rick, like, she's got no choice but to take my offer. So little does she know, she didn't really have to. Because there wasn't out for Kristina to not have to serve any time at Pentonville, and that's going to Ferncliff. Now, I talked about it in my video. So my video on Friday where Alexis agreed to have Kristina committed. And I wouldn't say I gave like a little rant, but I gave a little speech about how I think this situation should have went. But I will say that one of the things that I am happy about in this situation is that the good thing for Kristina is that she won't be serving any time, but I don't like the way they did it for her character, because if she's going to be a mob princess anyways, I kept on saying she needs to get away with the crime without doing not a lick of time for anything, like not even community service hours, like at the lowest. She should have completely got away with this, because the thing for me is, if she tries to kill Ava again or just joins the mob anyways, like in the future, what was the point of all of this? You know what I mean? What was the point of all this? But the only good thing that I see coming out of this at all, outside of the fact that she doesn't have to go to Pentonville and serve any time, is just that maybe for Lucky, who still sees Kristina as a good person, maybe this validates that for Lucky, that, Kristina goes to go get help, and then for him, it looks like he's been validated by keeping a secret from Liz. That's the only really good thing about this. It's just that situation. But outside of that, I don't really see any real benefits from the secret getting out the way it did. But maybe y'all disagree in the comment section. Y'all can let me know. But y'all know it's Team Kristina over here all day. Team Kristina. But it's going to be an interesting conversation between Ric and Ava. I'm going to try to cover whatever they talk about on Monday, so I'll see y'all back on Monday. But here's y'all sneak peek. I think Ric was warning Ava that it wasn't going to turn out as good as she thought. I think that was the comment, because I remember seeing that in the preview, and it looked like that was going to be the thing. So it's going to be interesting, because I do want to see the way Ava plays this, because once she finds out that Alexis has a chance to, get Kristina out of this situation legally, I wonder what's her next move. Because I still wonder if she's good. I mean, Molly's going to end up finding out anyway, so it doesn't really matter if she goes to her now. I think Alexis is going to try to get to Molly before Ava. That's one of the interesting things I want to see this week, too. It looks like they talk about it this week. And another thing I want to see is if Kristina fights it at all. That's another thing I want to see, too. I want to see if Kristina fights this at all. Seeing what happens with that situation. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. Yeah, see what happens. But remember, it's Team Kristina all day over here. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Y'all. Thank y'all for watching this afternoon. So I'll see y'all on Monday.